What's up, friends, fellow card collectors? Welcome to the Cardhobbyist Weekly. This is episode 5. Today we got a mail day, we got a production run, and we also have a repack rip, which y'all know I love my repacks, so I'm not going to ramble before the intro. Just roll the intro. So before we get into the first segment, I just want to touch on my BBGB. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say BBGB, BBGB is my bargain buster group break, and we are on iteration number 32. Never in my mind would I thought this type of break would go on for 32 breaks. It was just an idea I had last year, an idea I got from Ed AIAB Breaks. If you've heard of him, he's on YouTube. Definitely check them out. But it's a budget break with there's a pack picker game we do with random packs. So everybody picks a number on a board of 100. Behind each number is a pack, and those are the packs you get. So I started it out. It was a $6 break. You got 2 teams for $6. So my goal was to keep it budget. So I mean that's about as cheap as you could get on a break. It's $3 a team. And so I sold 15 slots, and yeah, it was really fun. And that was like the goal of it. After those first few breaks was more about having fun, enjoying the break, ripping some cards, and hanging out and chatting with collectors. And it was hoping to get that big hit. I feel like a lot of breaks where you're breaking a hobby box. One hobby box breaks just kind of feel weird to me. Especially if you only get one team. It's not really a good team and you get one card out of it. And you paid, $9, $10, $11, $12 for a team in that break, and you got one card and it's a base card. Or you get 2 cards and they're both base cards. Value-wise, breaks are always risky. I mean, rips are risky themselves. Ripping product. I mean, if you're looking for return on investment in cardboard, ripping is really tough. Yeah, sure, breaking, if you want to look at it as a return on investment, similar to buying lottery tickets. I mentioned that before. Number 1, you got to get your team. Number 2 is, you got to have that big hit, to make up your money. So if you're paying $8 for a spot in a break, $10 for a spot in the break, and you're getting one team, and you get a couple cards, your chances of return on investment on those couple cards probably isn't good. If you had a big rookie, yeah, you might be able to break even or whatever, but breaking even is probably the most you can ask from ripping wax. It's more about the fun aspect of the break. But I'm going off on a tangent here. So anyways, my BBGB started at $6, and then I wanted to add something a little bit extra to it. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna add in some hits. So and keeping with the budget aspect, I got budget hits. I'm talking about $2, $3 autos, $2, $3 relics, right? Just randomly toss 4 of those. Those are random too. I got envelopes, 10 envelopes. One of the breakers will pick an envelope, and those will be the budget hits for the break, and they are the budget hits. A lot of them are prospects that didn't make it, or relics, which have kind of, I think, run their course in the hobby. But yeah, so then the price went up to $6.50, and we ran like that for probably the last almost 20 breaks we've run. The BBGB at $6.50, so you're paying $3.25 a team. Well, what I wanted to talk about today is that starting with BBGB 32, which is the current iteration that we're selling now, head over to cardhobbyist.com. You'll find a link to my website in the description of the video. That's where you can buy into the BBGB breaks. But you may notice, like anybody that's used to the breaks may notice the price has jumped, because I had raised the price a couple breaks ago to $6.75 because the price of wax has gone up so far. The availability of wax has gone down, so supply's gone down, price has gone up. It's harder to get cheaply. So not only is it harder to get any wax, especially retail, it's harder to get cheaply. Which was like one of the staples when I first started BBGB, was like, I could find cheaper wax. And that was last year. That was before, this huge influx of people came into the hobby this year, and the mad dash for retail I was able to pick up product more cheaply, but now you can't find it. It gets snatched up. Any deals that show up online are like gone like that. For product, sealed product is insanely in demand right now. So any of the people that have been part of my past BBGBs, when it was $6, when it was $6.50, when it was $6.75, may notice, whoa, what the heck? It's now $8 a spot. Right, it is $8 a spot, but keep in mind that is 2 teams, so it's really $4 per team. The reason I'm doing that is because I want my full pool of packs. So I got hobby packs, I got retail packs I just got sitting in a stash. I want my full pool of packs to be available to the breakers. So for the past, 10 breaks or so, I've had to kind of fudge the numbers with what's available and the ratios that are available. So the impetus of this was actually on the break Sunday night. We had 8 packs of Big League, and that's always a chance you take with random packs. But the fact that the Big League was seated so much higher than some of the other packs, like even retail Chrome or retail Bowman or the hobby, the hobby stuff I have, like Hobby Diamond Kings or Hobby Pro Debut. The Big League seated so much higher. All these budget packs are being seated more and more higher to offset the price of these newer packs coming in, which are more expensive. Because I wanted to stay at that price point that was, last night, or not last night, but Sunday night was $6.75. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let the price fluctuate. Figure it out after each break. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. So this current iteration of BBGB is gonna be $8 for 2 teams, but it's gonna have the full load of stuff in there, including Stadium Club Hobby, which is like almost $7 a pack. Diamond Kings Hobby, Pro Debut Hobby. This will prevent me from like avoiding buying more expensive products in order just to keep the price in essence artificially low for my BBGB. If I'm able to find more deals on cards and stuff, that price will drop. But as of right now, just even I just raised the price a few BBGBs ago to $6.75 because I was hoping that would maybe raise the price per pack, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with what the market tells me. I'm gonna sell this at what the market is saying right now, and right now the market for the BBGB is at $8 for 2 teams. And yeah, I mean, this isn't like a big break or anything like that. I'm not making a huge amount of money off of these breaks. This is about hanging out and having fun. So I just wanted to get that out in the open of why the price might have gone up for any of my customers that really enjoy the BBGB breaks, that really enjoy that price point of $6.50, $6.75. Apologies to you for it going up, but the price will now be fluctuating every break. This week it's gonna be $8. Next week, you never know, it might be $7 next week. It all depends on which packs are pulled in the pack picker game. So if a lot of these hobby packs, get pulled for this next break, the price should drop. But yet, if a lot of the budget packs get pulled, the price might go up because the packs that are left in the pool are more premium. But yeah, I've rambled enough about this. Let's go ahead and get to the first segment. We're gonna do the Fairfield rip for the first segment. Nice little repack rip. Fairfield Pharmacy box. Over to the desk. Take it away. Alright folks, it's time for a repack ripped. As y'all know, I love ripping repacks. It's too much fun. Pharmacy baseball. The no peaks. The no window Fairfields. These are definitely tough boxes. So my goal in this is to get 5 PC cards. So let's see if we can do that. 5 PC cards includes Hall of Famers or Braves cards. Let's see how we do. You never know what you're going to get in these. I'm just hoping for not a lot of dupes or anything like that. This is an April box. April 2020. So, pack in there. What pack is that? It's a wax pack. Blue wax pack. Looks like Ooh, Fleer. Nice. 88 Fleer. Yuck. I don't see a lot of Fleer in these boxes, so I was excited to see a Fleer pack. But it's 88, my least favorite Fleer. Don't like the little 80s Mike and Ike design on 88 Fleer. So let's go ahead and get rolling on these. See what we get. Once again, our goal is 5 PC cards. Jay Tibbs, Brian Hickerson, Bobby Say. What year is that? 2000. It's a rookie card from 99. There's a Tima Ngundidi. Where's he from? Look like an African location. Congo. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's one of those international parallels, but that's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of players born on the continent of Africa on cards. Here's our first PC card, John Leroy. Don't think he ever played for the Braves in the majors, but this is a PC card. He's in a Braves uniform. Brian Thompson. So getting some Bowman in here, which is interesting. Mario Valdez. There's a Steve Rodriguez. Joe Klink. Stanky Stankiewicz. There's an Albert Bell with some paper loss here on the front. You can see that. Those little white dots, paper loss. Bobby Boucher, Dennis Boucher. Kevin Kiss My Bass. The Wrong Maddox. Kirk Dressendorfer. Scott Radinsky, Pinnacle. So seeing some sets in here you don't see a lot of in Fairfield's. Todd Ritchie. You see a lot of upper deck like this. 91 upper deck. Corey Snyder. Brian DeBose. Thomas Howard. The Kevin Mitchell 88. Looking all angry. Harold Reynolds, Baseball Tonight. Phil Plantier, one of those young 90s studs players that never panned out. Anthony Young. Fleer Ultra. Here's a Braves card. It's Jeff Blauser. 94 Fleer Ultra. So that's 2 PC cards. Mike Armstrong. This card's money. Doug Money. We got Tony Brewer, rated rookie from 85 Donruss. 84 Joe Simpson, currently a broadcaster for the Braves. Joe Simpson's always a little grouchy on the broadcast. Mark Williamson. Here's a Johnny Ray 86 Donruss. Of course, his pitcher was swapped with Barry Bonds on a famous card. Greg Litton. We got Derek Bell. Deion Sanders rookie card. Off center, but not a terribly off center card. The Banana Tanana. Otis Nixon, another Braves card. So that's 3 PC cards. Jeff Hewson. Jack Armstrong. Greg Bailey. With those throwback glasses. Those throwback uniforms. Love these old Marlins colors. With the teal. Greg Harris. Mel Hall. Delano DeShields. Jonathan Scope Heritage. Not a rookie, doesn't have the rookie logo on it, but an early year Jonathan Scope card. Now his rookie year was what, 2014? Pretty cool little Bowman Heritage card there. Mark Williamson, Steve Carter, Jeff Hoffman, Jonathan Sanchez, National Chico, and a Giambi with the Rockies. Not very often you see a Rockies Giambi card from 2010. So not bad. These cards are actually in decent shape. Seen a lot of Fairfields where cards are just dinged up, tore up. Here's a Simeon. Mitch Moreland. Hey, PC card. Robin Yount, Hall of Famer. 4. Just need one more PC card to make this box a success. Onyx Concepcion. Was he related to Dave Concepcion? Onyx Concepcion. Eddie Milner. Tommy John. Another odd uniform to see Tommy John in. You've seen him as a Yankee. Jason Mott. Orlando Merced. part of those early 90s Pirates teams. Greg Gagne, Carney Lansford, Patrick Lennon, Pete Falcone for the Mets, Junior Ortiz. There's a UL Washington off-cut 81 Donruss. Reggie Patterson. The Mike Myers Bowman's best from classic best from 91. Mike Myers played, didn't he? Charlie O'Brien, Fleer, Jeffrey Leonard, Sam Horn, Jeff Houston. Here's a Gary Carter, 87 Fleer. Card's got a little bit of chipping on the edge, but still a PC card. I don't think I had that one. Followed by another PC card, Tim Raines Diamond Kings. Jose Uribe. Here's a Bowman Chrome. It's a little dusty. It's not in too bad shape. Tim Lincecum Bowman Chrome from 2010. It's a pretty cool little card. Ken Caminiti, 90 Tops, and a Vince Coleman. Here's an 83 John Stupor. What you looking at, Swan? Another Corey Snyder. That's a dupe. Warren Brewstar, Ray Burris. So some 83s in here, 85s. Some nice mid-80s cards in here. Vern Rule, or Bob Walk when he played for the Braves. Another 85 Brave here, Rafael Ramirez, Mike Hartley, Bill Sampson, Ruben Sierra, Mike Scioscia 84. There's the Goose Gossage 90. So there's a Ben Zobrist Heritage from 2007. Oh, it's 2011, excuse me. 2011 Ben Zobrist. Young Ben Zobrist with the Rays. Pretty cool little card there. Jimmy Key was a great pitcher. Mike Birkbeck. Scott Leyes. Andy Hawkins. Oh man, Charlie Huff. 84. Who is this? Rubella. Ultra Rookies. Mike Rubello. Got a Marwin Gonzalez 2017. The Spaghetti Rigetti. Hey, we got a Murph. Craig McMurtry from 84. Very nice. Willie Aikens and Sandy Alcantara rookie card. So, really good box there. As far as PC cards are concerned, really good box. Do a quick recap before we open that 88 Fleer. Yuck. Do not like 88 Fleer. So, got some nice PC cards. Dale Murphy, Goose Gossage, Ramirez, Bob Walk 83, Tim Raines 88, Gary Carter 87, Robin Yount 91, 92 Score, Otis Nixon, 94 Ultra, Jeff Blauser, and poor John Leroy Jenkins. First Bowman card from 1997. So, I don't think Mr. Leroy ever made the Major League roster, at least not for the Braves. Alright, 88 Fleer. Let's take a look. Of course, these come with a sticker. And our sticker is Pittsburgh and Minnesota. Bob Brower, Kevin Mitchell, Kurt Young, Keith Comstock, Todd Benzinger, Barry Lyons, the Donnie Baseball, John Cangelosi, Keith Atherton. See, I don't like these designs. Steve Jeltz, Jerry Curl, Greg Swindell, Nick Saski, whose career was ended due to vertigo. He was supposed to be on. He was supposed to be part of the early '90s Braves teams. The one that went worst first in '91. Saski was supposed to be their starting first baseman. But of course, his career ended due to very bad vertigo, which ended up making Sid Bream the starting first baseman. Manny Lee, Bob Nipper, and Steve Lyons, who once pulled his pants down on TV during a ball game. Probably the best card out of that 88 Fleer was this Don Mattingly 88 Fleer card. So really a successful Fairfield box. I really enjoyed that one. That was a fun break. Not a lot of dupes, not a lot of cheap overproduction era wax cards. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So that's why I keep buying Fairfields. Some people open a box like that and be like, oh God, I didn't get anything. Well, I got the enjoyment of ripping it, finding some cards from my PC, finding a random Don Mattingly, a random, this card ain't worth nothing. Ben Zobrist, 2011 Heritage. This card ain't worth nothing. Random Tin Lincecum, but that's an awesome card. Look at the design on that card. Bowman Chrome, Tin Lincecum, great photo. That is a beautiful card. There were some other gems in here. Deion Sanders rookie, 90 tops. This guy right here from the Congo, Ngundi, Dunjidi, Tema Dunjidi. I guess that's how you say his name, but you don't see a lot of players from the African continent make it over. Gift Gepe, is that how you say his name? Gepe? Gepe was the first player from South Africa ever to play in the major leagues. But to see like Tanzania on a card, with his international parallel, I find that really cool. But yeah, so that is the repack box. We're going to send it back to the host. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. All right, that was a really, really fun box of Fairfield. I really enjoyed opening that one. The cards were in pretty good condition. I'd seen sets in there that I haven't seen a lot of before. There was some, early 2000s Bowman or late 90s Bowman in there. That's what I like seeing out of a Fairfield box. I like seeing a great mix of cards. I don't want to open a Fairfield and there be a bunch of 90 Donruss in there or 88 Fleer, which, was a pack in that box. But I don't like seeing stacks of that. I don't like seeing a lot of dupes. I got some Braves cards out of there. I got some Hall of Famers out of there. What more could you ask out of a $5 box, Fairfield box? It was a lot of fun ripping that. That's why I keep buying those. People say, why do you buy those? There's no value. There's plenty of value in them. The value is in the rip. The value is in looking through the cards and being, oh man, there's a Hall of Famer. Oh man, there's my team. That should be what excites you about the hobby. If you are on the flipping side, the investing side, I can understand you being excited by the big dollar card. But from a collecting side, you should be excited by pulling that player you want, by pulling that team you want. That is the fun in collecting for me. It's not about the value. It's not like, ooh, look, I pulled a Robin Yount card. This card's worth $1. Woo, that's not me. That's, ooh, look, I just pulled a Mark Lemke card. Ooh, just look, I just pulled a Jeff Blauser card. That's going in my binder because I did not have that card before. That's where I am in the collecting game. And there's nothing wrong with, only finding joy in pulling that big value hit. If that's the way you want to collect, that's the way you want to collect. It's just the way I don't choose to collect. I choose to collect to where my excitement falls in finding something to go into my personal collection. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go to the next segment, which is going to be the mail day. Awesome mail day. And speaking of personal collections, this one was a great mail day. Definitely check it out. Let's head back to the desk. Here at the desk for another mail day, and TLM sent me another package. So 2 weeks in a row, TLM sent me something. If you remember, he sent me the Rafael Palmeiros last week. This time he sent me a bubble mailer stuff, so I just pre-cut it. Not sure exactly what's in here. TLM, awesome sending, just sending out stuff left and right. I also got an order from eBay. I'll show you that after this. So let's go ahead and see what TLM sent. I don't want to show any addresses or anything. Looks like a bunch of top loaders in here. Wow. Nice. Looks like he sent me some football. Wow, Devontae Parker. Nice. Alright, let's see what he sent. Holy crap, TLM. Dude. Sorry, I'm trying to get the focus right here. Certified Gamers, Devontae Parker, red, at a 99. Wow. Wow. Dang, TLM. Rookie Authentic signed, Leonard Henry. I don't remember Leonard Henry. This is out of 1150. Leonard Henry, I'm trying to remember that player. This is from 2002, so probably, you know, it's an early 2000s draft pick. I don't remember Leonard Henry, though. Not sure if he never made the team or if he just didn't play much, but Leonard Henry autograph, Dolphins autograph. TLM, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. You sent me way too much stuff, dude. Holy crap. This is... wow. Cordrea Tankersley. Auto. Rookie auto from Unparalleled. Numbered out of 199. Class 2017. Cordrea Tankersley. I don't think he's currently on the team. I think they might have released him. I know he's been injured quite often. But cornerback out of Clemson. Man, that is... TLM, it's ridiculous. Look at the beast. Cam Wake jersey card from Spectrum. Holy crap, TLM. 299. 1 out of 299, or 108 out of 299. Cam Wake. Of course, he's with Tennessee now. I expect him to retire either this year or next year. All depends. He's getting up there in age. Great story. Guy played at Penn State. Undrafted, went to the Canadian Football League and balled out there, and signed by the Dolphins and balled out for the Dolphins for plenty of years. Hall of Famer in my opinion, definite Dolphins Hall of Famer. This guy deserves to have his number retired for the Dolphins. Dude's an absolute beast. High motor guy, gave it his all. Remember, he tore his Achilles one year and just like kind of laid down, and you know, Achilles injuries aren't, you know, painless, and he just kind of like had this look on his face like, damn, I hurt myself. Like he was upset, but he wasn't like, he didn't show that pain. Jake Long, former #1 overall pick, Jake Long. The Dolphins selected Jake Long after they went 1-15. I want to say that was 2006, 2007, something like that. Yeah, this is 2008. So Jake Long rookie jersey. It's really awesome. From the University of Michigan, Jake Long. Dolphins went 1-15 that year, the year before this, and their only one was against the Ravens. Greg Camarillo, yeah, huge play in Dolphins history to keep them from going 0-16. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. You know, to see a 1-15 team celebrate, you know, like they had won the Super Bowl. Amazing victory for them over the Ravens in overtime. And Jake Long was a result of that season. They had the #1 overall pick. Next year, they picked Jake Long to be their franchise left tackle. I think he was worth it. He did well. I mean, he wasn't a Hall of Fame left tackle, but definitely a very good left tackle. Just didn't have the team around him, you know, for the Dolphins to really do anything. But that's been the name of the game for the Dolphins for over 20 years. Who's this? John Beck. John Beck at his 75s. John Beck's a quarterback from BYU. That's a sick card. Holy crap. Upper Deck Premier. That is a beautiful card. I love how they have this little signature sticker. I'm believing this is a sticker right here. Yeah, it's a sticker. But I like how they designed that sticker. It's got like a little engraving. It's got a little hologram on it. That's pretty sweet. That's cool. It's a great design card by Upper Deck. John Beck never really did anything. Maybe played a couple snaps in the NFL. But man, TLM, you're blowing my mind right now, dude. Yes. Oh, wow. Dan Marino, Pacific Invincible. I believe this is a parallel from that year. I wasn't collecting at this time, but I think this is a parallel. I don't know what the parallel is called. But man, Dan the Man. That is really awesome, dude. Oh, we have an acetate card here. Tony Lippett. Tony Lippett. I don't think he's any longer on the team. This is a auto 38 out of 75 out of Top Strata. Acetate card, as you can see. It's pretty cool. I think they could have done a better job with the colors on this because seems kind of dark. Sometimes you saw this with a lot of Panini products, Absolute Memorabilia, where they'd have these dark chrome type cards, and they're a little dark. Colors don't really pop. But a Tony Lippett autograph rookie, wow. So Tony Lippett was a cornerback from Michigan State. Actually, he was a wide receiver turned cornerback. So long, lengthy cornerback. He had some flashes at the cornerback position in the NFL. But at the same time, I think he got injuries and fell off and never really fully developed into a great player, which is, like I said, the name of the game for most Dolphins draft picks throughout the years. A lot of them just were good players but didn't really live up to hype. Tony Lippett had, flashes of potential but never really put together a really good season. But that is a freaking awesome Tony Lippett autograph. And look, Jimmy Graham camo from Prism Draft Picks in his Hurricanes uni. Jimmy Graham, another great story. Jimmy Graham, this one's numbered out of 199. TLM, you're blowing up my PC right now. Straight up blowing up my PC. Jimmy Graham, great story. Played football 1 year at the University of Miami, his senior season. Basically a 5th year of eligibility to play sports, even though he didn't play football the previous 4 years. He played basketball. He was a power forward on the Miami Hurricanes basketball team. Played 1 year as a tight end. Got him drafted in the NFL, and the rest is history. One of the great tight ends for the past few years in the NFL. Jimmy Graham, of course, he's a little bit older now. Has fallen off. What year was he drafted? Let's see. He graduated 2009, stayed on campus to play a season of football. So 2010 he was drafted. Jimmy Graham. Doesn't have the same explosiveness he had when he was younger. Really cool. Patrick Turner. Upper Deck rookie jersey. I remember the name Patrick Turner. I don't think he really played all that much. Let's see. From USC. Okay. USC. I wasn't sure we were into college, but that's really cool. That's a really cool design there by Upper Deck. This is from 2009 Upper Deck football. So you can see a lot of these draft picks just did not pan out for the Dolphins. But yet another jersey card from TLM. Look at this. Is this Mayo? Yeah, Mayo. Ronnie Brown, jersey card. Ronnie Brown was a beast. We took Ronnie Brown the same year Aaron Rodgers was drafted, I believe. This is from 2009. What year was Aaron Rodgers drafted? Can't think off the top of my head, but I think that's the same year we drafted Ronnie Brown. We took Ronnie Brown number 3. Yeah, one of the top running backs coming out of college, out of Auburn. Was part of that two-headed monster with Cadillac Williams at Auburn. Ronnie Brown, great. Yeah, he helped break out the Wildcat against the Patriots, the whole Wildcat game. One of the great performances just that came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting the Dolphins to run the Wildcat with Ronnie Brown. Him and Ricky Williams ran it to perfection that game. I think he ran for 2 touchdowns, threw a touchdown. Yeah, just one of those games. Caught the Patriots by surprise. I think Brady might have been injured that game. Maybe Brady wasn't injured. That might have been one of the years Brady was injured. But yeah, that was just totally blew the mind of pretty much of the NFL. Was them running the Wildcat. I think they won the division that year. I think that was the year Tom Brady tore his ACL, so that contributed to Dolphins winning division. The one time that the Patriots didn't win the division in all those years. All right, who do we have here? J.R. Tolver, Bowman's Best autograph. Autograph's really not that great. J.R. Tolver, do not remember him. San Diego State, drafted 2003, wide receiver. J.R. Tolver, do not really remember him, but a rookie autograph. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I am taking a long time on this. because I'm rambling away about my Dolphins. Kenny Stills, 37.99. Of course, Dolphins got Kenny Stills from the Saints, out of the University of Oklahoma. This is a 2018 Kenny Stills from Limited. This one's at a 99. Kenny Stills. I like Kenny Stills. Only problem with Kenny Stills is he's kind of a, a deep threat wide receiver. Try to burn him deep. Not too much of a possession receiver, but a very good receiver overall. Really good. He was a really good pickup for the Dolphins. I think they gave up. I don't remember who they traded for Kenny Stills. I had to go back and look that up, but yeah, he was part of a trade from the Saints to Miami. Really awesome Kenny Stills insert there. This is a name I would like to forget as a Dolphins fan. Dante Culpepper. This is from Triple Threads. Very cool looking card. Looks like a canvas type card, or maybe like a pigskin, like a football texture. Dante Culpepper out of 11.99. This is from 2006, because he was with the Vikings the year before. He only played on the Dolphins for 1 year. Now, the reason I say this is a name I'd rather not see is because the Dolphins had a chance to sign either Dante Culpepper or Drew Brees. They chose Dante Culpepper. They chose wrong. Dante Culpepper was coming off a leg injury. Drew Brees was coming off a shoulder injury. They went with the leg injury and not Drew Brees. And the rest is history. Cecil Collins, certified autograph from Bowman. Cecil Collins, this is a name I have not heard in a really, really long time. Cecil Collins. McNeese State, wow. It's one of those colleges. McNeese State was one of those powerhouse 1AA teams back in the day. Wow, Cecil Collins. That's awesome. I love that. I love these those kind of unique names that you don't think about, and then all of a sudden you see them, you're like, wow. Dan Marino Legend Series from Donruss. Very, very sweet Legend Series. Dan the Man Marino. Another jersey here. Mr. John Beck, BYU. Absolute. I think it's Absolute. Nope, Leaf Certified, 2007. The reason I say it's Absolute because that refractor pattern reminds me of the Spectrums. At a $14.99 jersey. Next up, we got another jersey. Looks like Chad Henne. Check down Chad Henne. Super nice card here from 2008. So rookie jersey, I would imagine. Yeah, it says Upper Deck rookie jersey. Check down Chad Henne. Chad Henne wasn't a terrible quarterback, but he wasn't one that was going to blow your socks off. Another Michigan product. Came along with Jake Long. Same draft. I think it was the same draft, if not a year after. Henne was a solid quarterback, but wouldn't wow you. Just wouldn't make the plays that you would expect him to make to win games. But was a good game manager quarterback. We used to call him Check Down Chad because it was like, it seemed like he went through his progressions super quick, or wouldn't even go through his progressions and just throw it to the check down guy. Next up, we got Autry Denson. Denson. There's another another name I haven't heard in a long time. Autry Denson. Running back. Number 21. Denson played. I don't remember where Denson played. Does it say it on the back here? Oh, it's got J.J. Johnson on the back. This is a dual-sided relic. That's really cool. J.J. Johnson. And Autry Denson. Can't remember where J.J. Johnson played college either. I'm usually pretty good at remembering where guys play college, but that year I don't think I know. And here's a silhouette rookie of Mike Gillislee. Mike Gillislee, running back from University of Florida. $2.99. Played a few seasons in Miami. Was a backup for the most part. I think behind Lamar Miller. Ended up going to the Patriots, maybe. Got a little more burn with the Patriots, I think, but not a terrible running back, but couldn't really break the starting lineup. I think he started a few games, but didn't have really good games. So Mike Gillislee. Pretty cool. Nice little jumbo patch there. TLM You destroyed my mail day. That was an absolute amazing care package. I was not expecting that one bit. Holy crap. TLM, thank you. 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 And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. That was amazing. It took me, what, 15 minutes just to go through your stuff because you had me rambling about my favorite football team, Miami Dolphins. I can't thank you enough. That experience was. Thank you for letting me experience that. I got more mail day. I said I have an eBay product here. Let's. I'm not even gonna take much time on this. All right. eBay. You may hear me grunting because I'm having trouble getting this around the camera. Okay, let's lift this up a little bit. As you can see here, yeah, it's a box full of sports cards. I got this from eBay. Looks like we got some NBA in here. We got some baseball, and we got some football. So basketball, baseball, football. I'm just gonna take a little stack here. This one has baseball or basketball on the front. Let's just grab a little stack here. Let's just go through a little stack. This lot cost me about $30, I would say. Let me try to get this out of here. There we go. I dropped a card. Looks like I dropped Alvin Robertson. This thing has a crease in it. I don't think it was caused by the drop. Oh, it's like a sports books. So this is the card that fell out of the box. I was trying to move it. It's like a collectibles card. Alvin Robinson. I said I had a crease in it because I saw this right here, but not really a crease. Pretty cool. Collectibles. Alright, let's look through this stack. Let's see what we got, and I'll let y'all go away from the desk for this segment. We got Andre Turner, Greg Vaughn, Future Stars from 90 Tops. So I'm imagining a lot of this box is probably overproduction era cards, no names like this, like Nelson Santovania from 90 Fleer, Gabby Sanchez 2011, Mark Lee, oh Michael Irvin, very nice PC card, Mini Gowdy 96-97 Fleer Gowdy, that is sweet. Nice little card add to the Hurricanes collection. Look at that. Not even 5 cards in, we got a really nice PC hit. So just gonna kind of throw baseball one, basketball another. We got Neil Heaton, a couple Aubrey Huffs, opening days from 2008, 3 Aubrey Huffs. Hey, look, another Kane, Vinny Testaverde from Ultimate Victory. That one for the Canes collection. Actually got dupes of that. Ced Landrum, some 92 Donners here. Terry Matthews, Brantley, Calvin Jones. Just going to go through these. There's Brian Hunter, Braves card. We got Pat Kelly, Rod Beck, another Brian Hunter, Braves card. Barbary, Morton, Remblinger. He was a Brave for a while, but this is when he's with the Giants. Chris Haney, Mike Timlin. Got some 88 here. Gantner. Mark Leiter, not Al Leiter. Jose Uribe. 92 Tops here. Ben McDonald. Keith Mitchell. It's Kevin's little brother. Jerome Walton. Andy Van Slyke. Winningham. Joe Torre, Hall of Famer. I think I got that card though. Darryl Strawberry. Chipper Jones, rookie. Not in great condition. Not in great condition at all. You can see it's dinged up on the corners. It's dinged up on that corner. It's all center. Got some marks on it. Chipper Jones, rookie. Gallagher. He's an Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer. Norm Charlton. Jesse Barfield. Zusarski. Bobby Rose, and Dennis Lamp. I love Lamp. Pretty cool there. That's just a small sample of what was in that box. I spent so much time on TLM's package. I was planning to spend more time on this box, kind of leafing through it and see what kind of stuff we find. But I'm sorry about that. But yeah, TLM's package had me flabbergasted, floundering, searching for words, looking penub in all the wrong places. Looking penub. So just quick recap here: some Hall of Famers, some Braves, and some Hurricanes, including Irvin and Testaverde. So very, very nice, nice box from eBay. About said YouTube. They said there was about 2,500 cards in this box. I paid about $30, so you know, probably around a penny a card. A little more than a penny a card. If I paid 30 and it was 2,500, so it'd be a little bit more than a penny a card. But yeah, we'll search through this and see what kind of awesome Hall of Famers we find, and yeah, that'll probably be part of another video. I'll just show off what I got, you know, that I'm keeping. A lot of the stuff will end up in cheapo card breaks, stuff that I have dupes of, and superstars that I don't collect. But yeah, let's send it back to the host. That was my mind when I got that package from TLM. TLM, dude, I cannot thank you enough. That was absolutely amazing what you sent me. I mentioned before about, you know, loving to get cards for my PC, and you hit me right in the PC with that Dolphins package. Yeah, there was a couple Canes in there, but you hit me right in the PC with that Dolphins package with those autos, those relics. I mean, that you blew my mind, TLM, and I cannot thank you enough for that. I really appreciate that. As far as that box of cards I got from eBay, it was kind of like a $30 Fairfield when I went through it. You know, there was some football in there. There was some basketball. Nothing really mind-blowing. I think I got a stack sitting over here. Some of the stuff I got in there. Let's see. Yeah. I got a few stacks of here stuff. So, like, there's nothing super major in there, but, you know, you get stuff like this, like John Smoltz, you know. There was a 78 Gary Carter in there. 80 Steve Carlton. A Johnny Bench with a little, you see that at the top, little tape thingamajig. You don't want to focus, but yeah. It's got like scotch tape, like somebody had this taped up on the wall. But you know what? I didn't have this card. It's going in my binder. 78 Willie McCovey. Cal Ripken. So there was a bunch of overproduction era cards in there. But there was a bunch of cards I didn't have, like 83 Rod Carew. Did not have this card. I have it now. It was really fun going through that, like, you know, this Kirby Puckett card, Measure of Greatness. Did not have this card. There wasn't really, like, any huge surprises in there. Like, ooh, look, and I found a card I can sell for $10. No, but there was plenty of, you know, like, this stack right here is pretty much all Hall of Famers. So I found it a success. Like I said, it was like buying a $30 Fairfield, that box. It took a lot of digging. There was a lot of overproduction stuff in there. There was a lot of, you know, commons from the overproduction era, but that didn't bother me much because I did get a nice fat stack of Hall of Famers, nice fat stack of Braves. I think I got a couple Dolphins out of there, not that many. There wasn't that much football in there, but it was fun to go through it. I like buying lots like that, you know, where you're paying like a penny a card. And, you know, it's actually cheaper than a Fairfield. You pay, you know, a penny a card. Fairfield, you're getting cards 5 cents a card. So, yeah, it was like buying a big Fairfield and going through it and having fun digging through it, not knowing what you're going to find. There was also, you know, a couple Beckett's in there. This one has Jerry Rice on it, and this one's a Future Stars. It's got Eddie George on the back. This Beckett, like, you know, it was just like a random Beckett thrown in there. And I was like, oh, cool. It's got Jerry Rice on the front, Jeff George on the back. There's an article about Jeff George in this magazine. But what I thought was awesome was, like, you open up this back cover. And I'm like, man, this is the perfect Beckett for me. Look at that. Dan the Man. Sorry about the glare there. Look at a little artwork there on inside back cover. That is beautiful. Dolphins jumping over the Orange Bowl. Oh no, wait, that's not the Orange Bowl. It's just like a little fake island. But yeah, Dan the Man Marino, the aqua uniform and the white jerseys. Also, there was an article in here on the perfect 72 Dolphins. Right there, you see Larry Zonka running. So I thought that was pretty awesome that it just some random Beckett from July 1991 had a couple Dolphins features in it. You know, you don't usually see that much. You know, the Dolphins kind of like the forgotten team in the NFL because they've been bad for so long. But yeah, so that was another cool thing that was in there. Also, a random thing that was in that box was his Vikings helmet. Not even a Vikings fan, but it's pretty cool. Little mini helmet. But yeah, so overall, a very successful mail day. Awesome mail from TLM. I'll put his channel link in the description below. TLM doesn't really make videos. He's done a few uploads before, but doesn't really make content. But is, you know, very awesome part of this community. Definitely check him out. And, you know, the eBay lot. So, rambled enough about the mail day. Let's go ahead and get into the production run for 2020 Stadium Club. Finally found some Stadium Club. Got a hobby box of it for the BBGB break. Only opened up one pack because I don't like ripping into a bunch of hobby stuff for the BBGB break because I don't want to take away any hits or cool cards that may go to y'all in the break. So I just, you know, I took a chance, ripped one pack, and luckily I didn't get a hit out of it. So that hobby box still has both the hits. I think it's 2 hits in Stadium Club. But yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the desk. This will be the last segment of the day. Print run estimation for 2020 Stadium Club. Okay, folks, back at the desk for a print run estimation for 2020 Stadium Club. A little late on this one, per usual, but I will have a Allen and Ginter one coming out, hopefully in the next Cardhobbyist Weekly. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Y'all have seen plenty of my print run estimations before. If not, go back, check them out. I got a playlist on my page that shows my previous print run estimations, but yet some of them are hidden in a Cardhobbyist Weekly, so you might check out some previous Cardhobbyist Weeklies if you want to catch some print run estimations. So this is for 2020 Stadium Club. Just did Hobby and Blaster. I figured about 6.75 base cards per pack. Mostly you're going to get 7. The packs are 8 cards. Usually you get 1 insert. But I noticed from watching videos about 1 in every 4 packs or so has an extra insert or a parallel, or a variation or like a hit or whatever. So I figured about 6.75 base cards per pack. Here's the parallel odds for these different numbered parallels. Blue foil, which is numbered at a 50. Rainbow foil board, which is numbered at a 25. And first day issue, which is numbered at 10. You also have I think it's the gold foil board or something along those lines. Gold mint or something like that, which is a 1 of 1. But that's hobby only, so I wanted to use these 3 because they're available both in retail and in hobby. So I figured how many total packs you would need to pull every card of these parallels. So all 300 cards, every serial number. How many packs would you need? You would need about 1.5 million hobby packs, or about 2.2 million retail packs. So when you multiply that by the number of base cards, you end up with a total number of base cards that you would end up with in all those packs. So what I did was I take that divided by the base checklist size. That gives you a total print run of the base set. So what's the total print run of Stadium Club's base set estimated? Once again, take all my numbers with a grain of salt. This is assuming everything's printed in a vacuum, as if they printed only hobby or only blaster. You don't know exactly what mix the manufacturers are using as far as print runs for retail versus print runs for hobby. You don't know exactly what that balance is. So we're just going to reveal this. So looking at, based on these numbers that I ran, about 43,000 base sets, which seems along the lines of a lot of the print runs that Topps has done. In fact, we'll go ahead and pull that up. Actually, it would be the second lowest print run besides Big League, which still to this day is estimated lowest print run of the year. Stadium Club is along the lines of Gypsy Queen and Archives, which makes sense. As you can see here, the bigger print runs are the more popular products. I mean, these products right here have been around for years. I mean, Archives has been around for a while, so is Stadium Club and Gypsy Queen, but these are like your main ones. Heritage Chrome, Bowman, Series 1, Series 2. Those are all big time products every year that a lot of people focus on. Heritage has been around since what, 2001 or something like that. They've been doing Heritage. Chrome's been around since the 90s, and then Series 1, Series 2 has been around for as long as Topps has been around. I mean, they didn't always do a Series 1, Series 2, but you know, Flagship's been around that long. So, as you can see here, Stadium Club's the second most rare set that they printed this year after Big League. So, don't sleep on Big League. Big League was a fun product this year. Alright, so back to Stadium Club. Let's take a look at the insert estimation. So, basically just ran some estimations for these unnumbered inserts for Hobby and for Blaster. You won't see the sepias on here because that is a retail only parallel. So like I said, you don't know what balance Topps is using between their retail and hobby distribution. So I just wanted to go with things that you could get in both retail and hobby. So over here you see the total estimated print runs for the different insert sets here. I just have them listed in order from most common to least common. So the Bash and Burn inserts around a 15,000 print run, the most common insert, followed by pretty big drop off to Emperors of the Zone and Power Zone, which is about half of the print run of Bash and Burn. And I think mainly that's because Bash and Burn only has a 15 card checklist, and this has a bigger checklist, 25 cards, so 10 cards more, but the seating is about the same, which will lead to a smaller print run. In the Wings, next up, about 3,000, and then you about cut it in half again for the Chromes. Chrome's about 2,000, red foils a little bit less than the Chrome. I would imagine that the red foils would be higher than the Chrome, but Chrome has a smaller checklist, only 90 cards in the Chrome checklist, but you know, you got the whole base set of red foils. You could get Instavision about 866, probably the rarest of the inserts. Well, it is the rarest of the inserts because these are parallel inserts, the Bash and Burn red, Emperors of the Zone red. So all these red variations are around 300, Bash and Burn's around 500. Chrome Refractor is pretty rare. Chrome Refractor is about 250, 300. Print run on those. Variations about 200. So variations, like the photo variations in Stadium Club, are quite a bit more rare than photo variations in, you know, like the regular short print variations from Flagship. Members only about 30. Those are tough pulls. I'll have to go back and look, but I think there's a members only variation for every card in the base set. Same thing with Photographer's Proof, which is about 14, 15. So those are pretty rare. But it does checklist size, because I couldn't find a checklist for members only or Photographer's Proof. So I'm assuming it's the whole checklist. If it is the whole checklist, they're pretty rare. If it's not the whole checklist, if like say it's 100 cards or something like that, then they'd be a little less rare. They'd be a little more common. But yeah, so that is the print run estimation. Let me know once again in the comments what you all think about these print runs, especially this screen right here. Let me know what you think about these. You know, these are all the ones I've done print run estimations on so far. Allen and Ginter be coming up next week. If I had to estimate Allen and Ginter, I think it's going to fall in this range. I think it's probably going to be around Archives. Maybe even a little bit more than Archives. I think Allen and Ginter is a more popular product than Archives is. Allen and Ginter's been around since 2006, I think is when the first year they did it. So, you know, that's a product that's been going on, you know, close to 15 years. Popular product every year. I know a lot of people don't like Allen and Ginter because of the non-sports cards that are in there, but, you know, it is a very popular product. Not as much as like Flagship or Bowman or Chrome or Heritage, I wouldn't imagine. But yeah, I see it falling somewhere between Archives and opening day. But yeah, so definitely, keep an eye out for the Cardhobbyist Weekly for the Allen and Ginter print runs. But let me know what y'all think about the print runs in the comments. If you think my math's wrong, that's fine. I never said I was a mathematician. But yeah, so let's go ahead and rip a pack. Finally got my hands on some Stadium Club. Cannot find this in retail anywhere around here. So this is a hobby pack. This is a hobby pack of Stadium Club. Picked up a hobby box for the BBGBs. So anybody that's in my BBGB breaks, my Bargain Buster group breaks, you'll start seeing Stadium Club hobbies sprinkled into the breaks, into the randomizer. So let's go ahead and break into this, see what we get. Hoping for some Hall of Famers, some Braves. Alright, we got Sean Manaea. Of course, Stadium Club is all about the beautiful photography. We got Patrick Corbin, so 2 pitchers starting out. Of course, my focus wants to keep focusing back there on the repack box. We got a Willie Calhoun. We got a Tim Lincecum holding the World Series trophy. Cool picture there. And we got a Charlie Morton. It looks like we have a Power Zone insert of Chipper Jones. Very nice. Power Zone, Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer, Atlanta Brave, PC card. That's what I'm talking about. We got a Mike Moustakas, and the last card is Edgar Martinez. Very nice. Another PC card. Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez. Looking like he's taking a victory lap, perhaps, his final year, maybe his retirement ceremony. For the Mariners, career Mariner, one of the greatest DHs of all time. Dude can rake. Edgar Martinez could rake. So 2 PC cards in that pack. Not too shabby. Can't ask for more out of a pack of cards. 2 PC cards. Chipper Jones, Edgar Martinez, 2 Hall of Famers. Power Zones are pretty cool. I like how they do the little explosion. Reminds me of the big league defensive Wizards cards. But of course, this is glossier, higher quality card. So, alright. That will do it for the print run estimation. Let's send it back to the desk. Alright, that was a print run estimation. It fell in right about where I imagined it was going to fall in. Somewhere in that $40,000-$50,000 print run range. The next Cardhobbyist Weekly for next week should have an A&G print run. I think, does A&G have numbered parallels? I think the rip cards are numbered, right? So when I do these estimations, I'm hoping that there's serial numbered cards for both retail and hobby, that are available in both iterations of the product. So that's what helps me do the print run estimation. So hopefully A&G is not too hard to do a print run estimation on, but definitely check out my video next week for a hopefully print run estimation of Topps Allen and Ginter. One of my favorite products every year. I just love the eclecticness of it. I know a lot of people don't like it because of the random stuff you get in there, so-called weird cards. That is the charm of the set to me. I don't even collect like those weird cards for the most part. I used to collect the insert sets, pretty regularly. I like the mini sets and the the random insert sets, and you can learn stuff from A&G. If you pull something from A&G, read the back of the card. I mean, it's like a little tidbit of knowledge, that you might hold on to. Maybe one day it'll help you out. Maybe in some random, you're at a bar for random trivia night, and you're like, oh yeah, I saw that on the back of an A&G card. I know the answer. But yeah, anyways, let me not get into A&G. Let me go ahead and close this out. So our quote of the day comes from Swami Vivekananda. Hope I said that right. Sorry for anybody out there that knows who that is if I mispronounce the name. So anyways, the quote is, "We are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live. They travel far." Now this quote may seem cryptic. Like, what do you mean thoughts live? They travel far. Words are secondary. So what it is everything starts up here in your head. Those are your thoughts. Okay? If you're having negative thoughts constantly circulating around up here, right? Your words are secondary. Your words are a representation of your thoughts. So in essence, your thoughts, if you have negative thoughts, your words are going to be negative, and you're spreading that negative out. Okay, they can travel far. That is how your thoughts live. They live through your actions, they live through your words. So if you're constantly having negative thoughts in a space of negativity, your words, your actions are also going to be on negative. So you're going to spread that negativity to others. And when you're in a negative mindset, you are more attuned to attracting more negativity. You'll notice the negative things about your environment, the negative things about what you read, what you see. You're going to notice more negativity the more negative you are, and it's just going to feed a cycle of negativity. So you want to introduce positivity as much as you can. It's really tough for human beings to to notice positivity. Our brains aren't wired that way. I mentioned this before. It's a good example. So if you see you're a hunter-gatherer, right? And there is a deer, right, that can feed your family for a week, and it's hanging out under this fruit tree, and it's got fruit. Oh, yeah, man, that fruit can feed us too. But over here, on the other side of you, lurking in the bushes, is a tiger. A tiger that can eat you, possibly end your life. Your focus is going to come away from that deer and that fruit tree and head over to the tiger. Why? Because that tiger is life-threatening. That tiger is the negative experience. You're going to have to pay attention to the tiger because it's life-threatening. Our brains are wired that way, to where you view the negativity more than you view the positivity. That's why when you watch the news, it's all negative stuff. It's all the bad things that are happening. That's the news. They don't focus on all the positive things that are happening. Positive things happen every day, even up to a minute scale. So I'll say this: if you are having a bad day, a bad week, bad month, a bad year, okay, and that negativity is just flowing through and it's coming out in your words, and it's not that you're trying to be negative with your words, it's that your thoughts are making your words negative. Okay, you have to control your thoughts. Your thoughts will control your words and your actions. And I always say you can only control two things: thoughts and actions. So thoughts are the number one thing you try to control. So try to introduce some positivity every day. And the easiest way to do that is through gratitude. All right. So if you're having a bad day, if you're at work and the boss is riding you hard, customers are driving you nuts, it's just you're wishing you didn't have this job. You want to walk out. You want to quit. If you have a coffee, all right, grab your coffee mug and just say, "This coffee is amazing. This is the best coffee I could have ever asked for. This coffee is 10 out of 10. Take a sip and enjoy that sip. Okay? Be grateful for this coffee. Be grateful for the farmers that grew the beans in whatever country they grow the beans in. Be grateful for the workers at the processing plants that processed it, that roasted it. Be grateful for the ships and truck drivers, airplanes that brought this over. Be grateful for the people that work in the store that stock the shelves that brought it over. Be grateful for people that work at the water processing plant where you got your water from. Just be grateful. That is the easiest way to introduce some positivity into your life. No matter how small, be grateful. Be grateful that somebody said good morning to you this morning. That's another easy way. Be grateful for what you have. If you have a family, be grateful for your family. If you have friends, be grateful for your friends. Be grateful for technology. I'm grateful for this phone. Remember, just be grateful. Introduce a little positivity into your thought cycle to try to drown out some of that negativity, because it's real easy to get caught up in negativity, and that comes out through your words. Your thoughts travel far. Sorry for any philosophical discussions that tend to occur while I'm rambling and I'm running at the mouth. My English teacher used to say diarrhea of the mouth is what they called it. When you get to rambling and going on tangents, you didn't stay on topic, you had diarrhea of the mouth. I guess that's a gross image to end on, but yeah, so remember everybody, you can only control your thoughts and your actions. So stay positive, keep ripping them cards, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.